Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Hardcore Leveling Warrior Guide. Now, today we're going to be covering the new event, the best things to get, most efficient way if you should spend any money on the event shop or the passes, and also my overall thoughts on this specific event. I'm not really too keen on this event compared to last event, but we'll get into that in a minute. Now, this event's been out for a few days, so I'm a bit late in making this video. I've just been a bit busy with life stuff, but one thing that we can tell straight away about this event is that it's not a boss event or a dungeon event. And if you compare to rankings, you could see it's got seasonal and it's got dungeon. So the last event was actually a dungeon event. And over here where it says minigame, it's a dungeon. And now it says minigame. Now, what is this? Essentially, for those that have obviously been using it for the past couple of days, it's a roulette. It's a gacha in a way. And what are the best things to get, or the things that obviously not get but hope to get, is the candies, because that is what you're going to be using in the event shop, and that's obviously what you want to aim for. Now, each of these things have all set rates, equal rates of 12.5%, and I've done a bunch of number crunching here. We're going to go into that in a sec, but essentially each of these candies actually give you the points for the ranking, which I had to go through each one and figure out. So if you hit the 1000 candy on the roulette, you're going to get 1005 points, and these are obviously all going towards your ranking to get the final reward when this ends. So you got 1005 points, so it's plus 5 for every single candy one. So 1005, 755, 105 and 305, and then the gems and the soul sphere are all worth 5 points each. Now obviously you're going to want to aim for the candies, because that's going to give you the most worth in the exchange shop, and also the most points for you to get up there on the ranking. Now, in terms of what you should focus on in the exchange shop, they've added a new obviously puzzle piece selector. You get 5, and they're 5,000 each, so that's a total of 25,000 candies that you'd need. The next thing you're going to focus on, I'd probably prioritize those first. Just obviously if you're lacking in any characters or you want to get them up, obviously it's just the best. Rather than getting 400 soul spheres, which are 2 single balls, you can get 1 puzzle piece, guaranteed. So I'd probably focus on that one first. Next, I'd probably go for the soul spheres. You get a total of 5,000 soul spheres, so it's 1,000 more than last time. Last event we got 4,000. This event we get 1,000 more, which I guess is nice. You can't really complain. After that, I'd probably go for the keys. So in total, there's 35 keys for 35,000. And obviously, you want to focus on the keys next, just because of the repeatable quests. And we'll go into these as well, into how much you get and all the rest of it. After that, I'd probably just focus on the rest, the XP gold pouches and the energy for your ether. And one thing that I did notice is that they actually brought down the pills price, half price. Last event, they were 1,200 each, and this time they're 600 each. Now, moving on to the quests, actually, let's do that quickly before we cover the pay-to-play aspect of things. It's the same as last event. You get a total of 32 tokens or shooting stars, whatever you want to call them, from 16 daily quests. I'm not including the repeatable or the login for now, but I did do some number crunching, just because it's a gacha, it's RNG. You don't know what you're going to get. Obviously, you want to aim for the 1,000 candy to get the most points in the ranking. But you can also just get straight up shafted and just get a bunch of diamonds and soul spheres. So I did a bit of number crunching. I'm not really sure if my math is entirely on point, but from my sort of calculations, the maximum amount of candy you can get a day is 32,000. And that's not including, again, like I said, any repeatable bounties or quests and the 10-day login, or whatever, the 8-day login. How much is it? Yeah, 8-day login for 10 extra stars. So the maximum you can get is 32,000 candies, and the minimum that you can get is 1,600. So if we take the midpoint of that, just say as an average, you're expected to get around, obviously above and below, about 16,800 candies a day. Now, to clear out the things in the shop, in terms of what obviously not the repeatable ones, the limited ones, you're looking at about 130,500 candies, right? And if we take the average of 16,800 points a day, again, you could get more, you could get less, obviously including the repeatable quests. It's going to take you about 8 days to clean the shop. And as of recording this video, we have about 9.5 days left, which is more than enough. The most that you'll get, I believe it was 13 days that this event lasts for, 13 days or 14 days. But you're getting around, obviously, if you had getting the average of 16,800 a day within these 13 days, you're expected to get around 218,400 candies in total for the event, which if we take out the things that you're going to get from the shop, you know, the puzzles, the spheres, keys, whatever, you're left with 87,900 candies left, right? And obviously what you're going to want to focus on for the repeatables would be, I'd probably just get the luck buff pill, just because that's what you're going to want to use constantly while you're online. Obviously this changes once you hit level 650, which is the cap for the core points. Obviously that's a whole separate thing, but for those that are still grinding, which I'm sure majority of us are, this is what you're going to want to focus on. And also for gold, I guess, it's still useful. And you could probably get around 146 pills. Obviously it could be more, it could be less, just because I've told you the average of these things. So it could be a lot more. Obviously, like I said, I didn't include the repeatable quests, so you're bound to get more. And obviously if you're a bit unfortunate, you're going to get a bit less. But the point is that you can, safely clear out the shop, providing that you do your quests every day. And you're, I guess fairly lucky in getting the average of 16,800 points a day, or candies a day. But now let's move on to the event shop. Is anything worth getting here? It's the same as last time, I'm not going to lie. I don't really think the daily and weekly are really worth it. The weekly, again, you can only get it twice because this event lasts for about 13 to 14 days. And if we compare this 65 to the one-time super boost pack, this is 4 times. The 260 is 4 times 65. And in this, you're getting 150 as opposed to getting 10. So this, if you get this 4 times, which you can't even, is 40, as opposed to just getting this one time, which is 150. And you're getting 100 pulls, a lot of diamonds. It's good. I mean, if you're looking to spend, like I said, I don't really recommend spending just because it's heavily gacha based. It's heavily RNG based. You could just get shafted unbelievably and just get less than 16,800 points a day. And not obviously, well, I don't think anyone's not going to be able to clear the shop, but there's always that chance of people just being extremely unlucky. So in that sense, I mean, it's like you're on risk, I guess, because you could just end up getting a bunch of hundreds or a bunch of gems and not get enough points. Obviously, these sort of packs are for ranking purposes mainly, just because if you want to hit the top 3 and get, the boosts. In terms of pass, there's no skin this time. So if you go to the end, and a quick way to check, if you just go to purchase, you click on this, and it'll tell you how much you get. You get 60, not a lot of source fares, not a lot of anything really. And the double pass, you're getting 135, which again, I guess it's okay, for £8, which is about $10 US. But yeah, again, it's up to you if you want to spend. You're not guaranteed to pass, unlike last sort of event where if you had bought the pass, you could have just sweeped the dungeon and you would have literally just gotten tons of points. That's what I did. I was about 4 or 5 on the ranking and I shot up to 2. Last day I just bought the pass and got it done. But with this, for example, if you can see right now I'm rank 18, just because I've been getting extremely unlucky with my with getting the candies, which gives you extra points. I've been getting a lot of the lower ones. I do have 11 left, and I do have a few more quests and repeatables to do. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I'm probably not gonna buy anything or buy a pass or any of the boosts this time around, just because I don't really see it's worth it. I'll probably just stick to the top 10 reward, which you get, or top 50. You get a legendary scroll, 5 pieces, and 20 pulls. It's okay. But yeah, that's wrapped up for this sort of quick event guide video. Again, I'm not really too fond of this sort of mini game, this event. I hope it can be a bit better, especially with the rates. Make it a bit more accessible for other people, especially for those that don't. I'm not necessarily saying to make it pay to win. But I think that people that do pay should get a slight advantage. you know, as this is majority pay to win game. But this obviously is, I guess, for free to play players, it gives them a nice bit of hope in trying to get up on the ranking on the leaderboard. So yeah, I guess it just depends on how you see things. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh wait, actually, before that, as you can probably see on the bottom left of the screen and top right, I've got a Ko-Fi set up. So for those that want to support me in other ways, obviously I'm doing this for free. I'm not really getting it, I'm not getting anything from YouTube at the moment. But yeah, if you'd like to support me, then feel free to donate. Again, you're not obliged to, but it would help me out. Discord, comment, sub, like, share, notification bell, all of that stuff. You know what to do. And anyways, see you guys in the next one.